ideas around the importance of people. You know, if we think about people, process, product, promotional activities, all, you know, the things that we consistently refer to as the 4 or the 5 Ps, in my opinion, and based on my experience and from everything I've seen, people are the most important component. And the question I would throw out to the audience here is, if you think about your management role, if you're in a management position, and how many people here have ever been responsible, raise your hand, if you've ever hired somebody? If you ever pulled the trigger and said, you're hired, okay? In my opinion, that is the single most important decision that you make for your enterprise. Think about when you hire the wrong person, what it can cost. Think about the potential gain when you hire the right person. So I don't care what business you're in, and whether it's the car business or otherwise, the most important thing a manager does for their organization is when they make that decision on who to hire. Now, I was privileged to work for ADP for over 4 years, and ADP is primarily a human resources company. And some of the things that I learned at ADP, you're going to see reflected in what I'm going to present to you today. But in the interest of time, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to spend a lot of time on the whys. I'm going to go simply through a list of whats, of actionable items, so that we can compress the time and I can give you basically the center of the plate as far as what's on the menu here today. So, let's get past that. What I use is a case study, and I'll tell you, I think I'm going to update this and go back to the social media service center that I built for ADP, where we hired about 35 people, of which 24 were in the call center in Scottsdale, Arizona that I set up. And because of the contract we have with ASU, I could hire anybody I wanted as long as they were an ASU graduate. And that led to some very interesting insights when it comes to, I don't know how many of you are in your dealerships today hiring people in their 20s. Anybody here hire people in their 20s?